Okay, it's a noon time for Central Time, and so far I don't see any student coming up. And then this is week 3. It is supposed to be covering the chapter 5, 6 for the object-oriented programming. Chapter 5, okay, chapter 5, object-oriented. But so far I don't see any students showing up, so I don't have any question and answer session right now. I'm going to hold on here. I'll stay here for about 15 minutes. If no students show up, then I will go offline. Okay, it's actually usually will be like that. Now, because no students show up, let me talk about this week. This week, we have the chapter 5A, object-oriented programming paradigm. And we also have the lecture 6, that's class-to-class relationship. These two lecture, the first lecture 5A is talking about single class design, maybe car class, okay? And the second part is talking about car. One car may have engine. So this has a relationship. And there is one kind of the Honda car. So Honda car is a kind of the car. So chapter 6 is talking about the class-to-class relationship. I'm sorry, 5B, okay. Chapter 5B is on the car, on the class-to-car relationship. Chapter 5 is single class design issues, okay. We use Python and Java as a primary source of the reference design, because these two languages give us better idea of what is object-oriented programming. And object-oriented programming paradigm usually is used in the graphic user interface, okay, or something require big library, okay. If there is no big library that you need to call, usually just using the structural programming should be more efficient, okay. And the advantage of object-oriented programming is they can give the code to become reusable, okay, reusable, and then they provide the better structural programming when the library go bigger, okay, when the library go bigger. So these two lectures, we are focused on object-oriented programming, and because we are primarily on the review of the problem. So if there's no question, we don't go into the detail subjects, okay? We don't go into the serious subject. Let me go slowly through the some topic. So this lecture 5A, we talking about what is object-oriented programming paradigm, okay, and it is related to procedural abstraction and data abstraction, okay, and talking about the basic of the object-oriented program paradigms. And then a major topic in the object-oriented programming paradigm. So 5A primarily is on the single class design. Part B actually is on the class-to-class design. So the topic is like this. Okay, and then talking about historical object-oriented programming paradigms. And then talking about how to define a class. And talking about what's object and the collection of the array of the objects. Okay. and talking about instance attributes, class attributes. So static is not, and the non-static property. And then talking about methods. And then talking about object. Okay, these are the basic object-oriented programming features, but we don't repeat it. Okay, we don't repeat it. Here, if you want to study, please look at the lecture video that we pre-recorded in the instruction or material section. Okay, so it's class decorators. Okay, override object methods. Okay, and what is matching methods? Matching methods are also the private or built-in methods for a class. Okay. Okay, this is the construction of a class using Python. Okay. And 5B is on the class-to-class relationship. And basically, there are three important rules for object-oriented programming, that including the inheritance, polymorphism, and the encapsulation. Okay, so this chapter is primarily on class-to-class relationship and how to design a class well. And talking about mix-in multiple inheritance. And Python command line and matching variables. And abstract methods and the polymorphism. And one important thing is for Python is the duck typing. Okay, duck typing is not a feature for Java. So duck typing is a special feature for Python. Okay, at the end, we do have the function closure. Okay, and then this conclude is chapter 5B for class-to-class relationship. So if you have any question, please let me know. Otherwise, we will stop this lecture here. Okay. And as I said, this Friday session is set up for question and answer session. If you have any question, please come this session, or you can send me email. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye now.